But at the same time, he also felt a slight sense of luck. The murderer probably didn't notice him. That day, he arrived at the company as usual, early. He found a red letter addressed to Jingtai on his desk. So he opened it directly to check. And the first note said, "It's you!" This made Jingtai's heart leap to his throat. As he continued reading with a determined heart, he was suddenly terrified, nearly passing out, because they turned out to be fools that could cost him his life. The first one was Sula after she was murdered. Second and third were Jingtai infiltrating Sula's home. And the fourth was a hair from the sea. This immediately reminded Jingtai that he had indeed touched his head that day. Could the hair have been his? Before he could recover from the shock, he received a call from his mother's sanitary management. When he hurried there, he found out someone had vandalized his mother's home. The blast had been deliberately shattered, and the only photo of him and his mother had been maliciously torn into pieces. Jingtai physically suppressed his anger. After adjusting the lid of the urn, he returned to the car to use tape to piece the photo together. But just then, someone outside the car suddenly shouted and waved at him. When he looked in the direction the bystander was pointing, he saw a truck speeding toward him. With no time to think, Jingtai hastily jumped out. He narrowly dodged disaster. When he got up to confront the driver, he found the truck's cabin completely empty. Jingtai realized that the murderer had most likely come for him. When he returned to the company still shaken, he discovered that two strangers were waiting for him. It was only after an introduction that he learned they were actually the detectives investigating Sula's disappearance. Turned out that a girl had gone to the police station during the day. She reported that her friend Sula was missing. Previously, Sula had caught her specifically. She had asked her to report immediately as she noticed she was missing. So today, after she couldn't contact Sula, she rushed to the police station. Later, after the police accessed the records, they found that all of Sula's records stopped 4 days ago. They quickly began the investigation. They then traced it to Jingtai's agency. In response to the police's question, Jingtai managed to bluff his way through. However, just before leaving, female officer named Yu-Xing took Sula's room key. Clearly, they were going to check Sula's home. Just as the police entered Sula's room, Jingtai, feeling guilty, was hiding on the rooftop across, secretly observing. Wanted to prevent as much police activity as possible. Soon, Yu-Xing found bloodstains under the sofa. She called in a forensic expert to a large number of police. The scene was quickly secured. At the moment, Jingtai was truly connecting. He feared becoming the scapegoat. Recalling the horror of Sula's death, he suspected the murderer had a grudge against Sula. Maybe some clues could be found in Sula's social media accounts. So after going home, he started reviewing Sula's livestream. In this video, Sula tearfully explains to her online viewers. In the streaming room, there was a user named KenKenZ. They not only insulted Sula's crime, they even threatened to poke Sula's eye out. When Jingtai clicked on KenKenZ's avatar, he was surprised to find out that she was also a minor internet celebrity. The majority of Ken's live content is an attack on Sula. But Jingtai noticed something unusual. This Ken also mimicked Sula. Whether in clothing, hairstyle, or makeup, they were basically identical. While attacking Sula, she also imitates her. This strange behavior caused Jingtai's attention. He located Ken's residence by reviewing her past videos. That night, they didn't have to visit Paul. Jingtai successfully infiltrated Ken's room. After searching, he found a button on the computer desk. Inside was a pile of red envelopes. These were identical to those he had received. This immediately led him to conclude Ken was the murderer of Sula. The box also contained several printed chat logs. These were threats and harassment directed at him from another user. The language was full of content not suitable for viewers under 18. But looking at the user's nickname, Jingtai felt he'd seen it somewhere before. After thinking hard, he finally remembered he had seen his account in Sula's comment section. I've seen his account in Sula's comment section. Out of curiosity, Jingtai searched for it. He discovered it belonged to a middle-aged man named Jizukso. In Jizukso's posts, wherever Sula has taken photos, he would definitely check into. His comments on Sula's posts indicate he is utterly obsessed with her. Just because Sula didn't reply to him, this guy threatened to go to Sula's house and kill her. With these non discoveries, Jingtai hurried to leave. On the way, he boldly speculated, could Ken Shazi be an accomplice of Lee Suk-so? Did they partner to murder Sula? With these doubts, Jingtai returned home. As soon as he entered, he said something was off. The lights in the house wouldn't turn on, and a pair of men's leather shoes appeared at the door. So he quickly took a baseball bat from the shoe cabinet. He cautiously walked into the room, but suddenly he heard the sound of someone pressing the keypad. And with a click, the code was indeed entered correctly by the outsider. Summoning his courage, Jingtai opened the door a crack to check, but he found no one there. Only a red envelope on the floor was reminding him that someone had indeed cracked his home's code. At the moment, Jingtai couldn't dare to open the door. He definitely reached through the crack to grab the red envelope. But the next second, someone from behind strangled his neck, and the door was casually opened by that person. The accomplice outside seized the opportunity to enter the house. Realizing he was probably going to be killed, Jingtai began to desperately resist, and during the fight, the helmet of a man in black was accidentally knocked off. Little did he know, that person was Lee Suk-so. Hearing Jingtai call his name, Lee Suk-so was instantly flustered. He boldly covered his face with his clothes, completely forgot to continue attacking Jingtai. Seizing the opportunity, Jingtai screamed and fled the room, and immediately caught Elshon. To me, the first chapter community surveillance. When they saw two helmeted individuals plunging into the yard, Jingtai hardly identified them, and stated his suspicion. Those two were the murderers of Sula. One was Lee Suk-so and the other must be KenKenZ, but this raised doubts in Enshan, because it was KenKenZ who reported Sula missing. Moreover, why would they target Jingtai? Faced with Enshan's questions, Jingtai didn't know how to answer. He could only urge Enshan to hurry home. When he entered the house, Jingtai flipped the switch and walked into the living room, only to be completely taken aback by the scene before him, because Lee Suk-so was hanging down in his living room. Hearing Enshan calling for backup, Jingtai forced himself to muster the courage to dab, but when he looked up, he saw the red envelope again. This thing felt like a death warrant. In an instant, Jingtai's heart raced. When he realized Encheng didn't notice this, Jingtai tended to secretly take the envelope. Just as he was about to succeed, Encheng suddenly grabbed his hand, seeing the envelope taken and opened by Encheng. Jingtai's heart was racing with anxiety, and soon Encheng questioned Jingtai. He asked why Jingtai sneaked into Sula's house, and insisted that Jingtai knew Li Zongso. Hearing this, Jingtai was stunned. He desperately explained that he didn't know Li Zongso at all, but Encheng pulled out the photo from the envelope, and it was indeed a picture of Li Zongso and Jingtai, plus a photo of Jingtai sneaking into Sula's home. In that moment, Encheng deemed Jingtai as the culprit. He believed he was the thief calling for protector, so he took out his hand to arrest him.